Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And then Fuzgood.
And Scotty.
Have you heard of the 5-second rule game?
I've heard of the 5-second rule when you drop food on the floor and you've got to pick it up.
It's
We're not
definitely
throwing
not that.
food around.
It's definitely not that. I was a very early developer. I leaned forward again.
That's fine, as long as you don't do it all the time.
Lyndon just told us we're trying a new mic setup because we noticed that at least one mic every episode
Sounds terrible.
is distorting ever so slightly. So we said the reason that it's meant to be further away is that it doesn't clip or whatever. And first bloody take, I'm like on the mic. Anyway,
Relax, Jack. Relax.
Yeah,
sorry.
chill.
I'll try and be here for the remainder of the episode. So yes, we're back. Thank you very much for joining us. What do we always talk about the game? Do you know what? It's been a week. I can't even think.
know.
This
Been
is throwing
busy.
us off. The mic placement has actually thrown
Give
me
him
off.
one new thing and he's all over the place.
Yes, right. The gigs. We always talk about the gigs at the start of our podcast.
You certainly do.
Do you guys? Well, do you know? I'm not.
You're okay today, Jack.
I don't know. I don't know.
Would you like us to go first?
We always go. We always go first. Jack.
It's your
what
turn.
gigs have
What
you
gigs
had?
have you had?
I'll go first and try not to have a stroke in the middle of me telling you. I just had the one gig this weekend.
All right.
New venue for me, Any Volume Bar in Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool venue, really cool. Proper music-y bar. There's a stroke. Proper music-y bar. Supporting a band called Brass-Eyed Dragons, another one called Cellos. And it was canny. It was nice. It was nice to play some of my own stuff. I vlogged it, so the vlog will be coming out soon. The vlog will be coming out on Sunday, and this is going up on the Friday. So, you know, if you want to go watch it, it'll be out on the Sunday.
Think of the vlog.
Think of the vlog.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to this year. I want to vlog more,
Okay, that's cool.
like, and try and do it on the regs. And so far I've done 2, and that's good. That's like a couple of weeks worth of
It's going
content.
to become a
Yeah,
daily
exactly.
vlogger.
He is.
Weekly's me
Weekly
aim.
vlogger.
Yeah, because then like if I can get enough content to then just post one like every week,
That's
that
cool.
would be good.
Like a
So,
sort of recap of your week in one video, or just one event in the week.
I guess either.
I thought it depends how busy your week is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So as to what you do.
Depends what happens, like you say. Because so far, not to give the game away, but I've got the Any Volume gig vlog, and then we'll talk about this a little bit later on. But we also recorded some drums in a church the other day, so I vlogged that as well. So that'll come out the week after, and then and so forth. But I digress. I do enjoy vlogging though; it is fun. Your gigs? Where were you guys?
Just spoke about this and I've forgotten
Oh, yeah.
already.
I can tell you where you were. If you
On
want.
Billingham.
Friday we were in Billingham, yeah. Billingham
Cons.
Cons Club.
Yeah, that was
that's
a
the
last
one.
minute gig.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah. It was a good one though. We always like playing there. We played there New Year's Day last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
The last time we played there. It's a good gig, that. Yeah.
It wasn't that day, I was stressed.
Aye, that's true.
We got a flat tyre that gig.
Oh, really?
yeah. We were doing the podcast
Not
back
long-
then, so when we talked
I'd
about
not
that.
long left and I got to the 5 Mile Park
Uh-huh.
and I just thought something's not right here.
What was this in the Espas?
Yes.
Yes, it would have been,
Right.
aye.
So Rob's dad had to come and pick us up.
Oh dear.
Luckily, he had a van.
Luckily he has a van.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that worked out for the best. But no, it was a good gig this time. And then we were at South Hilton
Yes.
Workmen's Club
Yeah.
in Sunderland, which we've all agreed is one of the best sounding clubs
Oh, yeah.
ever.
It's really hard for me to comment on that when I was in a shit band, so I can't really comment if the sound was good because I was too busy focused on just.
You've been, though?
Yeah, I'm positive.
It
I
was.
played there.
It's at the bottom of
Yeah,
South
it is,
Hilton,
aye.
past South Hilton Metro at the bottom of the bank.
Yeah, I think I have played
Yeah.
there.
Probably have.
Because I also, yes, I have played there because round the corner was someone I went to college with, and she had a lot of house parties there.
All right.
So that's how I remember where it was.
But
Right.
no, it's a very good sound in that club.
Yeah, it was only the second time we'd played there as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it? And
The first time was our first gig with the agency,
it was, aye.
Right.
our first ever Dixon gig. But yeah, that was a good gig.
It was,
And
yeah.
then Sunday we were.
We're in Middlesbrough at Beechwood.
Yes, we were.
And Easter Side.
Yes.
That's a good club. I
Which
like
I'm
that one.
Trying to remember.
I can't remember what it was like.
No, me neither. I can't remember what the club looks like.
It's a really long room.
He-
Quite like carpet on the stage. Kind of like this carpet on the stage.
Oh, yeah, the green room. We were doing silly things in the green room.
Oh, yes.
What were you doing in the green room?
We'll show you later.
All right.
It involved a lamp.
It involved a lot. That sounds...
lights up different colours.
Are you lamp lovers, are you?
We're not weird, we promise. But
that was our weekend.
it was an interesting... We should just show Jack one of the pictures now so he gets an idea.
A live reaction.
A live
Yeah.
reaction
Podcast.
to what we do. Where's the group chat? There it is. Let's show him the one of me.
Aye.
I don't know if
We'll have good fun.
I don't know if I want to see this.
I was saying, he looks a bit like the first iteration of what Shrek was going to look like when it was original character. I don't know if you've ever seen that. No.
Scott.
Do you know, sometimes I wonder if
Where one of the weirdest local bands is going like.
I wonder sometimes if I've really.
Yeah.
We'll show you the rest of them. And
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to that. If anybody would like to audition for my band, auditions are at Jack Milquist Auditions, wherever the hell we are.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's how we kill the time.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Those-
you've got a lot of time to kill. In
Yeah,
a
if you've
club
got an
band.
hour and 3/4 to wait, that's what you do.
I suppose, yeah.
We sat in the dark and did that.
Nobody thinks to bring a board game or whatever.
We do play Wordle though, as we mentioned on the last podcast.
We'd
Yeah.
exhausted Wordle and Hurdle
and Wordle.
and Wordle.
And
Do you play like
Phrasal.
as a team, or do you like do it like?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like all like the four of us around one phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Calvin gets it on his phone. It's intense.
I see.
I don't know about that though, going up against each other. I don't think you can do that on Wordle though.
You
Like,
could see
sort
who
of-
gets the best score.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean? That's
Get
what
it
I
on
mean.
2 phones and see who does it first.
This is
Yeah.
a way we can make it more interesting.
This is true.
It'll take more time. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was our weekend.
Rock and roll.
Very.
Okay, it is time for.
What do you listen to?
All right. What have we been listening to this week? I'll be honest. I only thought of mine in the car on the way here.
Yeah.
So
Do
Was
I
it,
get yours
was
done
it
then?
on in the car? Is that why?
no, because I was thinking, what could it be? But I've thought of a great one. But I think we'll come to mine at the end.
All
At the
right.
end.
Yeah, I think you should go first.
I've been listening to The Night by Frankie Valli.
All
one
right.
of the greatest songs of all time.
Nice.
Also one of the coolest Northern Soul tracks
That's not
there is.
obscure enough for you, though, Scott. Like you always.
I know
list
we
off some-
expect.
I've not been
weird stuff
listening to
from
much
you.
new stuff this week. I've just been going back because I love me Motown and soul and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I just think it's one of the coolest tracks.
It
there's
is a
ever.
good
And
song.
the bass line, wow, it's a difficult bass line that.
Yeah.
It's just, it moves all over the place. I was trying to learn it the other day. I'll come back to it at some point, but...
Yeah.
As soon as you've got it, we'll do it.
Great. That'd be
That
great.
might take a while. Frankie Valli as well, who's singing that?
I can channel me in a Frankie Valli.
It'll have to be you. I can't sing it. Definitely not.
Right, what about you, Lyndon? What have you been listening to?
I've been listening. It's actually a new song.
All right.
Oh, right, we've
Could you believe?
switched.
I know.
We've
It's
switched.
unbelievable. So there's a band from Liverpool that I found called Hollow Body. Don't know if you know of them.
Right.
Oh, I don't
But
think I
they've
do.
just released their first single. I know the guitarist, Harry, and they've released a song called Razor Wire. It's sort of indie alternative stuff. I mean, we always listen to them afterwards, so you'll get to listen to them.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will.
yeah.
Um,
That'd be cool.
But I just like it. There's nothing particularly mental about it. It's a great song. It's just solid all the way through. It's 4 minutes long, and it's just
What's
like
the genre like? The
sort of indie alternative
Right.
stuff.
What did you say
there's
they were
some
called?
Hollow Body.
Hollow, but it does sound
They're
familiar.
a fairly new band. I think they've only been going about 6-7 months or so.
Right.
Because Harry was a solo artist beforehand, and then he
right.
joined he formed a band, and that's them.
nice.
But they're really good musicians. He's a great singer, but there's some great chord changes in it and stuff, which again you'll hear in a minute. But,
yeah, yeah.
But no, it's just a great track. But you have to have a listen.
Lovely.
Oh, mint. Well, we'll have a listen after this. I've been listening to something new as well that I thought of in the car on the way here. Kind of an unknown band as well. Well, I say that they're fairly well known. I don't want to knock them.
The Beatles.
No. Although this
Done
band,
this before.
this band does do like the 60s thing.
All right.
I'm really good friends with them. It's a brand new single called So What.
Oh
and-
my
by
god.
the preamps.
Oh, yes.
Did that trick you?
Yeah, I honestly didn't see that coming.
No, me neither. Oh, you.
Yeah, but well,
Too kind.
you always jump in and plug my stuff, so I'm going to plug your stuff because it's really good. These guys released So What, which is a cover by Liverpool Express.
Correct.
That's correct.
And it's great. I absolutely love it. Me and Soph have been singing it all week. We love the music video. That'll be linked down below as well if you want to check that out. Lyndon has an acting cameo in it. It's great. I think it's absolutely...
I'll be in Casualty next.
Yeah.
Well, that's
where
everyone
everyone
goes.
starts, isn't it?
The bill.
On the bill.
The
The
bill.
bill's not on anymore.
No.
No. But yeah, So What by the Preamps. And I suppose we'll need a fourth song
I will.
to have on the thing, otherwise it won't it looks stupid on Spotify. So I didn't have an answer for that. I don't know why I brought that up. I shouldn't have, really, shouldn't I?
Scott will have one. You got something, Scott?
You got any obscure
Yes,
stuff?
I do. Actually, not obscure, but we were talking about it the other day. I was listening to it. The Things You Do for Love by 10cc.
It's a good
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Give that a listen. That'll be our fourth one.
Yeah. I've seen 10cc.
Have you? Where?
Yeah. They were supporting Status Quo one year at the arena.
Oh yeah, you have said I.
I like
They were
10cc as well.
class.
They are a good
Do you know
band.
that song? It's really like the key changes.
Yeah.
It's a difficult song.
Have you heard of a song that they've got called Donna?
No, I've not.
That's a good song. I
Right.
might put that in the playlist as well.
We'll put them all in.
Put them all in.
What's their best known one?
I don't like cricket. I love it. Dreadlock Holiday.
They've got another one as
No,
well,
I've
haven't they?
not. I don't think I've recognised that.
Don't they sing, I'm not in love, so don't forget it.
Is that
Is that
10cc?
10cc? I think so.
Well,
Yeah, I
we'll
think
find out.
This playlist is
You
going
don't
to
know
be all
Dreadlock
10cc.
Holiday?
Nah, I
Think
can't think of it.
You would know it.
It's a
if you-
reggae song.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dreadlock Holiday.
When they played Newcastle, they went, I don't like Newcastle. I love it. It was great.
I reckon that it's one of those songs I reckon I will have heard.
You
Oh,
would-
yeah.
I just
you
can't
would
get it off
definitely.
you saying the lyrics.
Yeah. I only know it really because, well, I know 10cc, but it's on the Mighty Boosh, and there's like a whole
Alright.
there's a whole sketch around that. Haven't watched that in a long time, but wow, I think we've given people some real value for money with the playlist this week.
Go listen to all of that.
If you want to check out any of these songs, the playlist is linked down below in the description on YouTube. And if you're listening on Spotify or any other platform for podcasts, just type in, I got this wrong last week, Lime Tree Sessions, Way LT, WAYLT, and you'll find our What You're Listening playlist. So as mentioned previously, we recorded some drums in a church on Sunday. What day is it today? Tuesday, 2 days ago. For a new song that's coming out March, April time called Hannah. It went really well. I was quite surprised. I thought it was going to be, well, let's be honest, everything we've recorded up until now has had some kind of difficulty, hasn't it? Like, you know, we're on my YouTube channel, we've got a few live music videos for a few songs, and the one that we recorded at a place called Coffee Bank, which is a coffee shop in Chelsea Street, that was a tough shoot. It was like, what, we were there 6 hours.
It was stressful.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
a tough shoot. I mean, the result was great, and
It did come out really well.
It came out
It was
great.
worth it in the end, but on the day,
It didn't feel like it would be worth it.
No, I was ready to kill everybody in that
Yeah.
room, like including Alex over
I
FaceTime.
was ready to defend myself from Jack killing us all.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the fact that, like, I think the problem is like, you know, when bands do a live recording of whatever, you know, they'll have a crew of like 20 people helping them out, you
Yeah.
know, but whereas the crew is the four of us doing everything.
And we're also the performers.
Yeah, and Alex on FaceTime directing us from across the Atlantic or Pacific. Atlantic. Oh, geography didn't take it.
Get
right.
in.
So it wasn't stressful. It wasn't anything like that. We're there like 2 hours, recorded the drums in like 40 minutes. It was
Yeah.
only like a few takes, really.
I mean, we got there, I parked, and I put 2 hours on parking, and we got just out just as me parking finished.
Yeah.
I were quite efficient, weren't we?
So
Efficiency.
From getting there, it was about 2 hours.
So if you want to hire a really good production team for your next project, hire Lime Tree Productions, because
Yeah.
we get in and out really fast. That shouldn't be the tagline.
We shouldn't have that as our slogan.
No, that shouldn't.
But we are good.
We are good.
Quick.
Yeah, we're quick. But I vlogged that. So if you want to check out the vlog, that'll be linked down below as well.
The church was a great space, like.
Oh, it was great. Well, shall I mention this?
Why not?
Yeah, so I was talking to Scott about this in the car. We've had an idea.
Okay.
So
So this is going to be news to me. We're all going to hear
It
this
is,
live.
yeah. So providing the stars align, we're thinking, because we're releasing a live EP in March, the one we did at Loft.
Yeah. God, that was a while ago.
It's basically coming out a year to the day. You know, it's pretty crazy. A year to the month at least.
I get to hear it fresh. I've not heard it in a year.
Yeah, it's good actually. I think it's
good.
I'm
glad.
There's some versions on there that I think are better than the original, which is interesting. But anyway, we're releasing an acoustic version of the In My Stride EP, and we're thinking of doing a launch gig. Now, how good would the launch gig be?
That would be
in
quite
the church.
Cool. I like the fact that they've made the audio very difficult for me in that respect. We're trying to mix in a church. Last time I mixed in a church, I was stressed to hell. Remember when we did the wedding?
Yes.
At St Mary's Church, opposite the stage.
Yes.
There's a church, we did a wedding there.
All right.
Honestly.
So it's going to be acoustic.
Tweaking the desk constantly.
Well, again, the idea of it, though,
strip
would be...
that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's when Jack proposed it, I thought, full band. I was like,
no, sorry. I should point out, because it's an acoustic EP launch, we'd be playing the stripped-back versions of the songs.
Yeah, that works.
So, like, acoustic guitar, piano, cajon, that would be it. You know what I mean? Possibly Scott filming a couple for YouTube and what have you. Lime Tree Productions.
Lime Tree Productions.
All that, yes. Did you look it up? Did you just V them there?
Yeah.
Did you go...
No,
I thought you went Lime Tree Productions.
No, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Don't swear at yourself.
Anyway, but how good would that be? That would be quite cool. Be pretty sick. I mean, we need to kind of
that would take some planning.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't asked anybody about it. I thought about this yesterday, told Scott in the car, and now I'm telling you. Now I'm telling the whole world. So.
I reckon John would be down.
Hi, John.
With enough notice.
Yeah.
Well, we're saying we've had gigs in the church before, like outside the offices.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's not like it's not doable.
Be a Thursday again because we're musicians.
Yes.
That's
our weekend.
So, and I don't see why we couldn't get the same amount of people along.
Yeah.
And it would be great.
Just invite lots of musicians. They'll all come.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Easy to get to where it is. So.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're available on whatever day it's going to be,
probably a Thursday.
Please come.
Probably a Thursday in March. So yeah, I was thinking about that. But yes, we recorded drums in a church, and it wasn't too stressful. Really enjoyed it. The vlog will be out in a few weeks. I don't know why I've told you that I've vlogged it, but it won't be out for a little while, I don't think. But yeah, keep a look out for that. Okay, it's not time for quickfire questions because Jack's thought of an idea.
And Lyndon and Scott don't know what it is yet.
No.
So
I thought about this. Well, actually, to give credit where credit's due, this was Sophie's idea.
Hello, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
Oh, hello, Jack. Well spotted.
Yes. Hi, me. This was Sophie's idea. Now, I don't have the physical game with me, but I've just looked it up. So this is what we're going to do. Have you heard of the 5-second rule game?
I've heard of the 5-second rule when you drop food on the floor and you've got to pick it up.
We're not throwing food around.
It's definitely not that.
That's the only 5-second rule I've heard of.
5-second rule game is basically, I say, for example, name 3 pizza toppings, and you've got to say 3 pizza toppings in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Right?
That's quick.
So the idea here is, I think
I've seen this on Ellen before.
Yes. So we're gonna make it a bit of a competition. So I'm gonna go back and forth.
Well, we know who's gonna win.
Well, yeah, it'll.
No, not necessarily.
And that's it for us.
I might get brain fog. Who knows?
So, what I'll probably do in the edit as well, I'll probably put like a 5-second
nice
thing on and what have you as well.
You've got to realise this is very early in the morning when we're doing this. Do not remove the logo from the club.
You're gonna have to just take it down for a second and then put it back up.
Do not remove the logo from the club.
It is definitely 9 in the morning.
It is.
All right. I don't know. I haven't really skimmed through the questions, so if they're a bit shit, I may skim a few.
I take it it's going to be a question each.
Yeah, so I'll go you, and then you, and then you, and then maybe we'll do like 3.
You're not getting involved? Oh, of course you can't.
Well, I'm the quizmaster, aren't I? You know what I mean? I could do it, but I've kind of seen.
So it's a competition for me and Lyndon rather than all 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Newcastle versus
half and half.
Kieran Bow.
Yeah.
Hi, Kieran.
Hello, Kieran.
I'm seeing Kieran actually.
I'm repping.
Repping the merch. Right. Okay. We'll go Scott first. Okay, and you've got 5 seconds.
5 seconds, right.
Yeah, okay. So name 3 things you can fit under a bed.
Boxes, shoes, letters.
Well done. That's one to Scott.
I feel like I'm a TV show, yeah, like.
No.
I'm going to be terrible at this.
Okay. Name 3 things you can spread on toast.
Lemon curd, jam, Marmite.
Wow, that sounds really fast.
You went slower there than you did for me, like.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're still
sorry.
less than 5 seconds. I think you know when it's over 5
No,
seconds.
you're right,
Don't
you
you?
can have that one.
You usually, again, if I brought the game itself, but I don't have it, you get like a little.
Oh, is this an actual board game?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
is
mean.
it? Oh, I thought
So,
you meant just like a...
Soph has the
a
actual
word of
board
mouth thing.
game, but it's got a.
right.
What am I thinking of? Give us the words.
Timer?
Yeah, like it's the timer, but like it's
Like a
got
stop
salt
clock.
in it.
Egg timer.
No, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Like it's got
Sand
a
timer.
sand timer. It's got a better name than that, though,
does,
hasn't
yeah.
it? It's got like a
Hourglass timer.
That's it.
yeah,
Something like that.
Anyway, it's not part of the game. Back to
Name
you,
3
Scott.
types of timer.
Yeah, we just did. Okay, name 3 reasons to use a mirror.
To look at your head, look at your face, brush your teeth.
Well done.
Don't know who needs a mirror to brush their teeth like, but okay.
Just give it a final check before you know. I don't know. Okay. Name 3 things you see in the sky.
Planes, birds, hot air balloons.
Well done. Scott. Name 3 things to do on a weekend.
Go fishing, go swimming, go play football.
Right.
I don't know why swimming was my first one. I don't swim.
You don't fish?
I've been
You don't
fishing,
go
but I
play
don't go
football on
fishing.
the
I don't.
weekend? You don't do any of those things?
I know. I thought yours were going to be like travel to Cardiff, play a gig, come home.
I had to fight with do gigs the weekend. I didn't think of that.
I suppose that's only your weekend, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's compared to.
It's very abnormal.
Okay, Lyndon. Name 3 Christmas decorations.
Bauble, tinsel star.
You need like 2 seconds max. Like, it's pretty crazy. Name 3 things at the beach.
Sand, sea, balloon.
Balloon.
I don't know why I said balloon.
Well, it's
Bollocks.
I don't think you get bollocks.
On
in
a
there.
nudist beach.
On your-
I don't see a balloon at a beach, to be fair. I was going to say ball and then balloon came out.
Balloon.
Like a beach ball.
Okay, Lyndon.
Yeah, we can.
Name 3 things you do when you wake up.
Look at me phone, check the time, go get washed.
Oh, you
That
I
was
thought I
hard.
had you there.
That was a
Yeah.
hard one.
Name 3 things you use ice for.
Ice cubes.
Out of time.
Well, I would just say keeping things cold.
Yeah, you just
Injuries.
You just named types of ice, not.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Again, you could use ice on your bollocks if you want, but that's just personal preference.
We're not here to judge. So far, you've got one more than he. I
I've
haven't.
got to be winning.
I'll keep a score counter on here, but we know you've won anyway.
We're
so
going to
it's
have a
fine.
score counter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just making the edit more difficult for myself.
You are really, aren't
but
you?
like, it's fun, isn't it? So,
Yeah, it's a bit of crack. We could do this with guests as well. This is quite a good idea.
well, I think what
We'll put guests, if there's 2 of them, put them together.
this is it. Yeah, I think what
Against
might
each
be
other.
what might be quite good is like, because quick fire questions, it's good, but let's be honest, we're not very good at preparing the questions.
Does that
Like,
mean we need a new jingle?
we may need a new jingle?
We need a new jingle.
we can get a jingle down at
We
some
can get a
point.
jingle down. I'm thinking maybe we do a segment of like a game each week. You know what I mean? Play
That's a
game,
good idea.
play game
Oh, a
each week.
different game.
A different game. And then when we get guests on, we'll be like, what game do you want to play?
That's a good show.
You know what I mean? Monopoly.
Yes.
God, how long would the podcast be?
Yeah, I know.
We'd still be here with Jack on the first episode playing.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
What a segue.
Isn't
What
it?
a
I thought
segue.
we've got to get him in again
We
at some
do.
point.
That's twice now he's been mentioned.
Aye, I love Jack. He's great. Not a good driver, though. But I'm no glass houses, but
Yeah.
you know.
2 of a kind,
Right,
the Jacks.
whose go is it? Your go?
That's my go.
Okay, we'll do a few more. Okay. Name 3 reasons to talk loudly.
To talk over people you teach. I don't know. That's a hard one. That is
Get
a hard
in!
one. That's a hard one. To talk loudly. Nah.
So now you're even again. I think
Right,
you're
even
even again. Okay. Name 3 reasons to miss school.
Because you're ill, because you've got your homework, because your mum's at work.
Surely,
I don't know where that last one came from.
surely it'd be better if you were at school if your mum was
Yes.
at work.
I just it just came out there.
Oh, why do you go to school? Oh, because my mum's got a job.
Yeah, I shouldn't get that there.
That was funny.
Because I quite like this game because your answers literally could be anything. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
because it's
There's no thought behind any of that. It's
That's why I
just
don't like games like this. I like to think about what I'm going to say.
yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
It is.
I think this was a shout, mate.
It's good.
All right.
God.
This is definitely one for you. I think this would be unfair to give this to Scott. Name 3 U.S. presidents.
Johnson, Clinton, Obama.
Could you name 3 presidents?
I probably would have gone Obama, Trump, and then I would have had to thought someone
Yeah.
else.
I always think Nixon.
Should we just go through them all?
Probably Bush.
Jefferson, what?
Do you have a I had a ruler in school that had all the rulers on.
What, British?
Yeah, like-
English kings and queens.
Kings and queens, yeah. So it was a ruler's ruler.
Oh, William, Henry,
Yeah,
Stephen,
yeah.
Henry, Richard, John.
Horrible histories. What a reference.
Wasn't it?
What a reference.
I love horrible histories.
Good.
Do you know I went back to watch it about a year ago?
It's
just
great.
to watch
It
through
still
some of
it
it.
still
good.
holds up.
That's funny.
And it's informative.
It is, yes.
There's a YouTube. It's a massive tangent here. I do apologize. There's a YouTube channel I really like called Fact Fiend, and they did an episode about horrible histories, and they were just talking about the fact that like it's out of 4,000 historical facts presented throughout the run of the show, they only got 8 wrong.
Really?
That's how accurate the show is.
Wow.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good because people assume that some of the stuff's made up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it really isn't. You know what I mean? Things were just ridiculous. We'll do one more each because that was your. Was that your
that was
goal?
mine, yeah.
We'll do one more each and then we'll leave it there. Name 3 sports where jumping is involved.
Hurdles, long jump.
Mm,
Yeah, I didn't get that.
no.
What else?
I mean,
Peter?
high jump, long jump, triple jump, that would have done.
Basketball.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
basketball.
You jump-
I would just go for jump.
Triple jump. Was that a thing?
Yeah, hop, step, and a jump. You ever done that at school?
No. I thought it was just a long jump.
No.
You could even say football, really, because you can
You
jump.
can do a
I
running
suppose,
long
yeah.
jump or a standing long jump or a triple jump.
To be fair, doesn't every sport involve jumping to some degree? Oh, you don't jump in golf, I suppose.
Cool.
Darts.
Darts. Yeah, that would make that.
Right, and finally, Lyndon.
We will know who's won it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've
Depends
saved,
what the question is. You
saved
might
myself
go,
a job for this counter because I know who's won. Okay, one last one. Name 3 breeds of dogs.
Golden Retriever, Labrador, Chihuahua.
There we have it. The winner,
Thank
Mr.
God
Lyndon
for that.
Firskirk.
Congratulations, Lyndon.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, Scott.
And that was 5-second rule. Hasbro, don't sue us.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's time for
Quick fire questions.
All right. Now, every week we really struggle to do questions, hence why we played a game before. But I've managed to find a few, and we'll just see how we get on, and we'll go from there. So, gentlemen, who was your first celebrity crush? Now, I've got mine.
Ooh.
I know mine like the back of my hand. Well, I wish I knew them like the back.
Is
of
it
my
your hand? Is that
No.
your first celebrity crush? Because that's most boys, isn't
I
it?
didn't
It's
have.
not celebrity though.
Shall I
That's
go-
celebrity
It's to
hand.
you.
Shall I go first?
Yeah,
Yeah, go on then.
I didn't have one not really young. It wasn't until later on where I really got fixated on
Oh,
someone.
God.
Jenna Coleman,
I agree.
Doctor Who.
Which one? Jenna Coleman in Doctor Who? Which
Peter Capaldi's.
I know it says
Oh,
quite
her,
later on.
right.
Well, and Matt Smith as well.
right?
You like
so
Matt
the-
Smith?
No, man.
Oh,
she was
wow.
with Matt Smith in
Oh,
Doctor
right,
Who
yeah,
at
I'm
the
with you.
time. She was the. Yeah.
Tara? Clara?
Yeah, Clara.
Clara.
Yeah.
I
Clara,
that's kind of when I stopped watching, so I didn't really.
Yeah.
That might have changed my answer then, because now I have 2.
All right, do you have someone right when you were younger? Like,
I can't think of who it was when I was younger.
neither can I.
I was a very early developer.
I've got so many images
I
now.
think my first one was more the character than the actress, but Mary Jane from the first Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
I never watched the
I can't
Spider-Man movies. when I
Can't
was a
remember her
kid.
name. It's the first one with Tobey Maguire.
Right.
I can't remember the actress's name, but whoever played Mary Jane, but the character more than the actress.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody Bell. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Just not watching. But if you
She
are,
might be.
and then to be fair, that you've kind of reminded me again, probably more the character than the actress. Rose Tyler Billy Piper.
Billy Piper, I was going to say. As soon as you
See,
said
I
Clara,
didn't. I wasn't a fan of Billy.
because
mate.
like Doctor Who was one of the first things you remember sort of watching
Yeah.
growing up, and Billy Piper.
Yeah, because I didn't know it from anything else. Well, before or after, to be honest
No.
with you. But I really liked the character because she was like a chav, and like she was,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? But she was like, she like had this whole new respect for the world after she'd seen like the end of the universe and that. So
Got to say, watching Tomb Raider growing up,
Lara Croft.
Angelina Jolie was up there.
Yeah. Like the actress or the character?
Both.
Fair
Whichever
enough.
one came first.
Well, we'll leave that there. Anyway,
That didn't mean it like that.
okay.
Oh, dirty minded
Well,
people.
that was an excellent question, I thought. We're getting off to a good start.
Oh,
here.
well.
Okay. What's your go-to dance move? And if you have one, we'll have an example.
Oh, you want us to dance?
Yeah, you can
You do realise there's more chance of hell freezing over today than that happening.
I feel like mine.
Are you going to dance for us right now?
Well, I'm doing it in the chair. I'm not going to get up and dance. But I feel like mine is the... Now, I don't know what it's necessarily called, but hi, Harry Smith from college. This was his dance, and he just always used to do it, and I don't know why. And Luke from the music video, hi, Luke, he always talks about this as well, because it's just... I think we ended up calling it the Harry dance. So basically, like, there's some music playing. I'll put some music in here to make it look not stupid. But it's kind of like that one. You're just like,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
no, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like, well, I can't just call it the Harry dance.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't really dance.
Are your
anymore.
legs moving when you're doing this, or are you just standing still going like that?
We've seen used to dance in the reel for
That's
the
a
coffee
point.
bank shoot.
But that, you couldn't really give that a name, what we were doing.
That what you were doing was very much the Scott. It was its own thing, Scott.
Like that.
Yeah, yours was kind of like Shakira
Aye.
meets like
I've got the hips for it.
yeah. They don't,
That's the
Hips
title.
don't lie.
they don't lie. Scott's hips don't lie.
I don't dance. It's
No,
out of
neither do I.
moral principle.
To quote Doctor Who, do you dance at weddings?
No,
No, I dance at weddings. I only really dance at weddings now. I don't really dance any of the time.
I don't dance.
No.
That's not a good look.
If I'm ever like doing a Mickey take to sort of dance, twist. Move a twist.
Yeah, I like a twist. If they're playing, you never can tell at a wedding. I'm doing the twist.
Oh yeah.
You know,
We were looking at me for using the
'cause
weird ones.
because I'm waiting for you to go. Well, actually,
No, I'm not a dancer.
I do the tango.
Christ, that would be something, wouldn't
We
it?
charge to die for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll get you on Strictly. Right. Oh, favorite video game. We've mentioned video
You
games
said you said you
before,
could answer it,
but
didn't
we've
you?
never answered this question.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
That's a great game.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about that.
That's a great game.
It's the best game ever. So
Yeah.
there's no point in you answering
Never-
because I've already.
Never completed it.
Have you not?
No, I always got up to Apu's level, and then it just got too difficult. And then I don't know how many levels there are after that either, because it's just.
I believe Apu's the fourth one.
I think it's fifth, because it's Homer, then Bart, then Lisa, then Marge, then Apu.
Is it Marge then Apu?
Yeah, I
Then
remember.
Homer again.
I don't know, because I never got that far.
Oh, you end on Homer.
I see. Also, I'm fairly close to the end then.
Yeah.
I still have
Listen, I have my PS2. I have the game. We'll have to do it one day.
it. That'd be great. It's a pity it's one
Definitely.
player.
We'll take turns.
We can take turns, I suppose. Well, I've still got it on my. I have the original Xbox, and I still have that, and I occasionally come back to it and never
It's a great
complete
game.
it. So,
What's yours?
that's a good question.
Mine is Black Ops 2.
See, we went old school, I think.
It was the game I'd played the most, closely followed by Black Ops.
Yeah,
But it was always my favourite of the COD series, Black Ops, because of multiplayer. I really like the multiplayer maps and zombies.
yeah.
That was my go-to growing up video game, zombies, Black Ops.
Yeah, do you know? I feel like I have different games that I liked throughout different points in my life.
Mhm.
Because I would definitely say from like the age of like
Yeah.
5 or 6, Simpsons Hit and Run.
See, I was never really into games at that young of an age.
I don't think I was, but I was really into that game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, on the original Xbox. I used to be really into Halo at one point.
I digged Halo.
I
That
never
was
played
fun.
Halo, me.
It's like a alien version of COD, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably I'm butchering it here. If you Microsoft, if you're listening, I'm really sorry.
It's probably because I didn't have an Xbox, and it was only an Xbox game, wasn't
That's
it? Halo?
true, yeah.
I
But
loved
then when I
PlayStation.
was 11, I got Black Ops, and like that was like my life for that year. And it was my first year of high school when it came out as
and
well.
all your mates playing, and exactly
yeah.
the same.
Like, you know, when you're coming from school, you know, Mom, I'm doing my homework. Shut the door. Xbox on. All right, lads.
Yeah.
You know, headset on. So Black Ops it's a good one as well.
GTA 5.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I never played GTA.
The amount of hours you spend online with your mates killing other people on GTA 5 is great.
I was really, really late to the party with GTA 5.
Who are you?
Yeah, but I would say it's up there.
Yeah, it's
like I
definitely
didn't get it when it came out. I got it maybe when
Some
I was
good
like,
laughs on that game.
Yeah. I think I only got it when I was like 17 or 18 or something. It's like
I mean, it
really
came
late.
out 6 or 7 years ago now.
Oh, longer than that, you know.
Do you reckon it's longer than that? Are we going to be really old now?
Oh, no.
I'll do some live research.
I think it's at least 9 years old.
Do you reckon?
So what did you say yours favourite was of all, of all time? You mentioned a few.
I feel like, oh no, go on.
It'll be you were right. It's 10 this year. 17th of September 2013 it came out.
Wow.
And people are still playing it.
Yeah.
It's still big.
That's crazy.
That is mental, isn't
That
it?
is ridiculous.
Is it still getting like updates and stuff to the game?
I think
Or
the
is- or
online
or
I
past
think
all
the
that?
online stuff is.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're working on GTA 6 now, aren't they? So I
Yeah.
think it might be nearly finished. I don't know. I'm not into gaming nowadays, so it's sort
I'd
of
probably buy it like for nostalgia. I mean, I know it's a new game, but
I'd have to buy a console first.
that's I suppose,
I see.
yeah.
By the time I put some petrol in my Xbox to get it going. It's
I don't know what my favorite would be of all time then, because
I do know my favourite game of all time.
all right, go on.
Skyrim.
I missed the boat. Never played it.
So it's not hit and run.
No.
It is Skyrim.
It's hit and runs second.
Right.
I suppose what was the Skyrim the game you played the most?
Yes, because that was sort of like prime high school.
Yeah. Sure.
Just, you know, when you should be doing your
Again, a
homework.
game I've never played. I've watched
Skyrim.
it played. I've never
It is the
played
best
it.
game ever.
Was that just an Xbox game as well, though? Or can you
No,
get it
you
on-
can get it anything.
All right.
So if you're struggling on finding a game that is probably your best of all time, what game have you played the most?
It would either be GTA 5 or Black Ops 1. I think I really like the online free for all
Yeah.
style
yeah.
stuff. So
GTA is great for that.
because GTA the servers are still open, I guess I would say GTA 5. However, I used to love playing zombies with all your mates. Like Kino the
Kino.
Totem. Oh yeah.
Could you play zombies by yourself?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
I could
I mean,
get
I
Unless
prefer
there was a
playing with
group
other
of
people.
Yeah, if there was a group of yous on,
Yeah.
I'm down for zombies because I'm crap at zombies.
If I was
So-
trying to like reach a target, well not a target as such, like a record for the amount of rounds I can go, I would do by myself and then just have a laugh with my mates.
I had a decent strategy for on my own in Kino.
Did you train?
Like I would
Run away was my strategy and
I
go,
would-
help!
Did you train them round and then
this
you go?
is incredibly boring if people don't like video games. Just skip ahead if
Kino
you don't
was
like
the-
this.
Kino was
Kino
the
was the
best.
boy. I would for round 1, I would just knife people. I wouldn't use my gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the way.
yeah,
top
yeah.
strategy.
Yeah.
It's 2-knife kill, isn't it? In round 1. Or am I remembering that wrong?
I think it's 1
it's
in,
one,
in the
Oh,
first
you've
round.
got to go rather. It's the legs 2, isn't it? And then the body is 1.
Yeah,
That's it.
There you go.
Because if you're trying to get the legs off them for them to be crawlers, so
Yeah.
you can do stuff in the end of a round, that's what you do.
That's right, yeah. My aim was always to get through the first door at the top and then the second door and then you were into like the stairwell bit. And
I know what you mean.
And
That's when the dogs came out.
and that's where the gun... I can't remember the name of the gun.
The one
Was
that's
it
on the wall, the PP something.
1000, PP 1000? I
Something
don't know
like
what
that.
it's called.
I know exactly which one you mean.
That was like me go-to. So I'd get that and then I'd probably spend the dogs round in there.
In there, you had to, yeah.
And then I'd go around
Into the theatre.
into the theatre, collect the meteor so you could play the song.
Yes.
This
It's
is
an Easter
incredibly
egg.
boring. I'm so sorry.
No, I bet there'll be a few people that'll be enjoying this.
Sophie in the car right now will be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, this is
Sorry,
getting this is,
Sophie.
this is getting taken off.
yeah. So, yeah, maybe Black Ops. In terms of,
We're gonna have to play zombies now at some point.
I'd be well up for that. Like, that'd be great.
Because
do that.
I think we've mentioned before. Me and Lyndon used to play it all
I've
the
got
time
Black
at uni.
Ops, I've got an Xbox, I've got 2 controllers. We need an extra one if we're
I've
going
got
to
all right,
a
well,
controller. I've got one.
Perfect.
There we go.
Right. There we
Okay,
are.
it was decided. Should we get on Twitch and we'll do a
You can Twitch
yeah,
it,
we can
Lyndon.
stream.
Lime Tree Gaming?
We'll
Should we have a
get Joe-
gaming channel? Should we have a gaming channel? That'd be funny. It'd be the same game over and over. But,
Aye, definitely.
but whatever. That was a good question, actually.
It was, yeah.
I like that. If you opened a shop What would you sell and what would you call it?
Mm.
Now I feel like the obvious
The
one.
obvious one would be to open a music store,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
What would you call it?
probably the Lime Tree Music Shop. Realistically,
Oh, that's Lyndon sorted.
that's Linden sorted.
But if I wasn't going to open a music store,
I always wanted, and it would be still a little bit of a pipe dream. I'd love to own a coffee shop.
I thought you were going to say
I
that.
like
see
yeah.
you owning a coffee
can't.
Nice
shop.
coffee shop. Yeah, because like I haven't been in the industry of bars and restaurants. I don't think I'd want to own them.
No.
It just seems like there's way too much going on. Coffee shop, you can kind of like, it's open decent hours. You're not open past like 6 o'clock.
Early mornings, though.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'd rather that than be
Aye, I suppose.
owning a nightclub and being out till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what I'd call it though. Any name suggestions in the comments would be excellent for the Lime Tree Coffee Shop.
Jack's Hut or something like that.
Jack's
I don't know. I just can't mind.
I think it's a coffee shop. You get milk there. You've got milk in your name.
Oh,
there's a
There's
pun.
something.
There's something there, isn't there?
That's a shout. That.
Milkies.
Milkies. Milkies, huh?
Spell like with a Y.
Yeah. Milkies with a Y. Everything's better with a Y.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I kind of think.
I
Oh,
thought
me.
something good for you, or you might like this, to own sort of like a pet store. Think of the dogs coming in all the time.
That's
You'd love
true,
that.
Yeah. Actually, there's a real cool one at the Arches. Well, in the church, the pet house.
Yeah.
It's cool. And the
Is that what
dogs.
it's called?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called the pet house.
Nice.
No, the dog.
Who's
the
is
dog
Geordie
house.
for house?
The dog house. That's what it was called.
Yes.
Like the dog house.
Again, with Geordieisms coming through.
Yes. But
Well, the-
doghouse means like
I mean, you go in the dog house. Yeah,
you've
you've done wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, but
is that a British thing?
Yeah, I'd
it's
say
probably
so.
a
Dog
British
house,
thing.
probably.
Oh, you're in the doghouse. Yeah,
Aye.
yeah. That's quite good.
But no, there was a few dogs come round and we were shooting the drums.
I
record drums and
was a
stuff.
bit worried that they were gonna freak out when they heard the drums. But
Yeah.
I think they left by the point we were recording, which was handy.
Would have been very
Yeah.
loud for them.
It would have been like the
Fireworks?
the horses in the barn all over again. So that wouldn't have been very good.
What, suddenly being here at the camera.
Yeah, I watched that the other day. It's so funny. That's a great vlog. I love
It's the
that.
fact you didn't realise there was a horse approaching you.
People
Well,
listening are going to think, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, sorry. So to put it in perspective, I think we've mentioned this. We've been doing the podcast. We mentioned this on the podcast when it was on because I think we've been doing it the same amount of time. We did a music video, a live music video in a barn, and my vlog, which I'll link down below if you want to watch it, is there's a bit in it where I clean the lens, I bring the camera back up, and there's a massive horse on my face. And like, I knew the horse was there, I just didn't realize it was that close, and I freaked out. I really did.
It was very funny.
It was funny, but yeah, pet store.
Well, I think that would be quite cool. I don't know what I'd call it like. I like the dog house.
Scotty dog.
Scotty dog.
It's a cool one.
It's a good one. There you go.
We're sorted.
There you go. Should we sack this off and
Yeah.
do our own
Yeah.
independent
So here's-
businesses?
The music ends here.
Okay, what celebrities? I can't even start the question. What celebrities would you want to play your parents in a biopic about your life?
Yes.
Yes. Now, I saw this question and I was like, that's just the best question ever. So, I think I'll kick things off, and I'll probably go.
This is going to be interesting.
If I'm allowed to, I'll put side by side pictures of my parents and the actors that I would think would be
Okay.
suitable. So I think my dad, it would either have to be Cy King from the Hairy Bikers.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
100% yes. That's just
Do you
it.
reckon he'll love that as well?
Yeah. No, my dad. No, he won't
Oh,
like
he
that.
won't.
Sorry, Mark. Or I
I don't think you could top that.
no.
Do you know,
That's probably.
I don't know if I've said. I think I have. My neighbour is mates with Cy King.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he looks
But
after
his
his dog
dad?
sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you met me dad.
Yeah. He's got a really nice Land Rover Defender.
I've met him a couple of times in passing.
What, your dad?
No, yeah, I've met Cy King a
Are
few
you going to keep
times.
saying that?
But I once saw him in Marks and Spencer's cafe,
Very nice.
which I thought was hilarious because he got like a really basic bacon sandwich or something. And I was like, that's hilarious. And then the other time, we were on a night out, and I think the pub's called. Is it called the Bridge Tavern underneath the Tyne Bridge?
Oh, I don't know.
We
I
met.
know which one you mean, yeah.
we all had a few drinks. Sorry, Sai, if you're listening. We all had a few drinks, and we were in the toilet, and Sai King walked in the toilet, and as he walked in, we're like on our phones going, I think that's him. I think that's him.
Oh no.
He clearly like just ignored her like massively.
Aye.
But
It
fair
must
enough.
happen all the time.
This was like 5 years ago, and we were drunk and in college, and it wasn't ideal. So sorry, Dad, for pestering you in the toilet. Me mum,
Nice segue.
I don't know who would play me mum. Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Don't insult your own mother here.
I know. I don't know who, because mum doesn't really look like anybody.
No, I couldn't think of a celebrity that your mother looked like.
No, I'll be canny and say Winona Ryder
Okay.
because she's cool. I like Winona Ryder. She's cool.
There you are.
And I'll put the pictures up, even though they don't look anything alike. But I'll put the one of Side King up because that's funny. You said.
I don't know. Who looks like my dad?
Your dad's like a
Winston
like
Churchill.
Winston Churchill. People say my dad looks like Winston
Yeah,
Churchill.
your dad's like a proper Geordie bloke. So
Because
it,
it was
even though he's a
which is
Mackem.
canny for a Mackem.
your dad's a proper like northern bloke. So it would have to be someone like, wow, what's he called? Tim Healy.
Tim Healy,
no,
all right.
no, is it Tim Healy?
Yeah, it is Tim
Yeah,
Healy.
yeah, I
I
was
was thinking of, yeah.
I was thinking Brendan Healy, but that's somebody else, isn't it? Yeah, Tim Healy.
Okay.
That would be quite good.
That'd be quite cool. I think he's a good laugh as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about your mum.
No, I'll not insult me mother.
No.
I don't know.
Scott?
Way
Your mum's like, again, is proper Geordie.
she is. And the only thing I think of is because my mum really loves her. Miriam Margolyes. I know she's quite a bit older. You ever heard of Miriam Margolyes?
Watch it.
She plays
she's
Professor
hilarious.
Sprout in Harry Potter, if that helps.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she does like travel stuff on TV and BBC and
She's
stuff like that.
so funny.
She's unbelievably funny. And I think she'd be really cool to have in your life.
I mean, she says it how it is, doesn't she?
She does.
I mean, it wasn't it a few months ago where she dropped the C-bomb on Radio 2 or whatever?
Something
It
like
was
that, yeah.
Aye.
So I think I'll say her.
Okay, fair enough. That was a very interesting question to end off on. We'll be more prepared next time. But thank you very much for listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And it feels good.
Scott Charlton.
And we'll be back next week, probably, hopefully with some guestage. Can't even talk, it's the end. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.